this girl, man, let me explain to y'all, shit gets complicated and happens.
Now, I want y'all to hear now, because I told y'all already. But they gonna tell it here.
All used to be talking and shit, and then they all had a split of difference of different shit. Like a lot of dudes, when we had Google Hangout, we all used to be on panels talking about all kind of shit. That's why I said a lot of people say, "Nah, I don't remember this guy." Of course, that was before you.
Hold
like
on.
A lot of this is before the.
My bad. Let me take y'all back some more, just a little bit more. All these dudes is manosphere, okay? Hold on, and I messed up.
Have to go to Canada to live.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Some of them might want to love the.
They wish they had it like that.
That's what it is, facade, but they don't know what it takes to be a pimp day in, day out. They had to go through in order to be a pimp.
And do you know what? Show on. Do you know him choosing that lifestyle caused him to have to go to Canada to live? It caused him to contract a non.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I know this dude that wish they
he also contracted. Listen, he also lived the life. Zap. He also lived a life where he contracted STD.
Anyways, man, I'm out of here.
A lot of them
dropped. Dropped because these facts.
I don't know.
See, he wants to leave. He want to try to interrupt them and stop them, and he can't do that. So now he wants to leave. And this is the guy that's been defending Sinful P the entire time. Don't even really know him or what he's done. He doesn't even care. He said, it's not your job to contribute anything positive to this world. It's just your job to learn. That's it. That's all. That's it. Okay? So, now they're talking about Sinful P and getting into what he's done. He wants to leave. But if you don't talk about it, then you just sweep it under the rug. Therefore, it's okay. You could do whatever. We're not going to put you down when you leave. We're going to hold you up. No.
Hey, you trying to make common sense with this dude. You trying to make common sense with this dude in this story, man. I was just amazed. I just wanted to fall back and listen to a dude trying to say, let's remember the good times of a pedophile. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where are we doing this at? Like,
where are we drawing the line there? Like, when do we celebrate these guys? Come on, man. Like, what? He gonna talk about something. Drop now. Yeah, drop that.
You know, if y'all don't believe that, y'all can look this shit up. Y'all can literally look up the court case online. Like, literally, the motherfuckers literally had his shit on YouTube, his whole court case, all the fuck shit he done did. It was listen, man. Who
brought it out?
Question protective.
The manosphere brought that out.
The manosphere brought it. No, it wasn't nobody from the manosphere. No, it was actually I think it was somebody in the beef sector or some shit like that. Manosphere niggas was actually trying to. You know the thing about it. You know the crazy thing about it. Well, I mean, Brian, didn't you say you didn't know he was in the manosphere?
Hey, only person I seen him associated with was O'Shea. He beat
he was on the panels. He was definitely on the panels. He was out there.
O'Shea?
Nah,
he wasn't on our cities. He wasn't on Bernard Riley's.
Well, Bernard Riley wasn't a thing back then.
Nah, Bernard Riley is relatively new.
He wasn't on. Was he on Angry Man?
Nah.
Yeah, Angry Man too. Angry Man he didn't want to say too much, but he had beef with Angry Man too.
Yeah, he had beef with Angry Man, but I think they even got into it on the panel. But mind you, Angry Man used to come on O'Shea's panel.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, they all used to do the same content. Like, they all did the same thing, and they would come together very often.
Angry Man, BGS, a lot of them used to, before they all...
And don't y'all forget about Obsidian's panel as well.
Had the great beef. They all used to be on the same panel, all used to be talking and shit. And then they all...
The manosphere was one.
Had a split of difference of different shit. Like, a lot of dudes, when we had Google Hangout, we all used to be on panels talking about all kind of shit. That's why I said a lot of people say, nah, I don't remember this guy. Of course, that was before you. Like, a lot of, like, this is before the Fantastics. This was before what's the other dude?
Ramil.
The other dude from Atlanta, Ty City and Ramil. Yeah. Like, before
even
a lot of
MOT. Even before MOT.
Right. Yeah, like, fucking, a lot of this shit had happened, man. Like, I remember when Sly even brought it up on the panel. Like a lot of niggas like, what? Like what the fuck? Then after that, they said, hey. Then another nigga from the beef sector, they doxed him, but he was on that pro-black shit. And the beef sector threw that shit out. I mean, I don't know how the fuck the beef sector be finding out shit, but they'll find out everything about you, bro. And they'll throw all your shit out there. And I'm like, hey, could you explain this to us about this girl? Man, let me explain to y'all. Shit gets complicated and happens in the game. No, nigga, like, what part of the game were you pimping 14-year-old girls? And I mean, don't get. See, he used to tell stories about him taking girls in the back seat and breaking them in, and that's called gorilla pimping. Where you take a female. He was telling us, remember that, Gabe? When he was on the panel telling guys how you be breaking females in the back seat and shit, and how you pastor started teaching them. Reg, am I making this shit up? Like that nigga was telling all, and we were like, what the fuck? But then when we hear from the police, that's a whole different ball game story. I'm like, oh shit.
He glamorized it. Yeah. He really glamorized a lot of that behavior.
Yeah, I was coming up here to get at that nigga that dropped off or whatever, man. Exactly. I was gonna ask him if he got a daughter or something. But yeah, I'ma just hop down because that's bullshit, bro. Like, man,
I'm about to ask him,
justifying that shit, bro.
He left. I'm gonna ask him, does he still listen to R. Kelly? See what he's gonna say.
Hey, I don't know. Jackie, and we lying where they're not. Hey, at one time, that a lot of these dudes used to all be on the same panels. A lot of these dudes.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, just like, okay, yeah, Brian. Just like O'Shea was bringing in niggas that do business. That nigga was bringing in, niggas that was, dating coaches.
Yep.
That nigga was bringing in pimps too. You know what I'm saying? So it was any black men that was doing something on YouTube, he was bringing them in and to create the manosphere. So yes, that nigga was in the manosphere. So
eating cold about that shit. Eating cold. Yep. Remember that motherfucker came in this bitch too. Oh yes. Oh yeah. The E.D. Cone. We had a lot of. Listen, some people that y'all wouldn't believe were here. A lot of people don't believe.
Told ya.
Brandon Tatum used to be here on the panels with us, motherfuckers. And I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, we had a lot of motherfuckers. Now they off on Pregu and all this shit. They want nothing to do with the manosphere. They want nothing. You couldn't even tell.
Nobody.
Like I said, we used to have manosphere awards to get the plaques and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff.
Naima was moderator here.
Shout out to Naima. Listen, bro. Listen, a lot of the old
I mean, y'all be beefing. You calling Kevin Samuels Godfather. You crying, getting tattoos when your boys is passing away. Okay? And this is not specifically to anybody on this panel. I'm just saying. We say people don't want to have nothing to do with the manosphere. Y'all got a bad rep. Over time, y'all got a bad rep. It got ugly. And y'all let Naz and Nazir and Lila, and Crybaby Taz, the Goofy Goat, come in and, come on, let's not even.
We all know. A lot of us who became the moderator awards. I remember they used to have the Hall of Game where all the intellectual brothers come on there, start talking about school, college and school and stuff. That's when we first got introduced to Gabe and other brothers. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of shit. Sub-Zero, G. Lowry. So a lot of us actually got introduced through O'Shea, and that included Simple to P.
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, none of us knew, but when we found out about the shit what he was doing to a few, not just that one girl, we know about the one girl he got pregnant, but the other shit,
pay attention.
A lot of us actually got introduced through O'Shea, and that included Simple to P.
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie, none of us knew. But when we found out about the shit what he was doing to a few, not just that one girl, we know about the one girl he got pregnant. But the other shit, that's when some niggas will have to start making some distinctions in the line. Like, hey, like, hold up, man, can't be fucking with this nigga. Like this nigga.
That's a theme that kind of arises, right? Like after you pass, I mean, a lot of times people trying to figure out what happened and really a lot of times what you did while you were here really does get seen more after you pass. I mean, even think about Van Gogh. I mean, more a positive thing. Vincent Van Gogh, after he had passed, he didn't make any money while he was alive. But after he...
O'Shea, you got some tribute videos to Simple the Pig. All right, all y'all that follow O'Shea, all y'all that's down with O'Shea. There's some things about O'Shea y'all don't know. Hey. But what you do know is he brought in Sinful the P. He knew about Sinful the P. And he's still shouting out Sinful the P. That means he completely condones all of that. Now, y'all ain't doing nothing good for yourselves, black men, by going along with this mess. Nothing good at all.